Jeremy lowered the underwater drone into the sea and stared intently at the screen, watching the underwater scene unfold. As the drone descended slowly, a salmon shark suddenly burst into view. Spotting his target, Jeremy immediately grabbed a fresh herring and tossed it into the water. The shark, drawn by the scent of blood, quickly followed. As the shark's pursuit of the bait grew more aggressive, Jeremy handed the fishing rod to his assistant and donned his diving gear to descend into the depths. The salmon shark, a close relative of the great white shark, is one of the few shark species capable of surviving in frigid waters. It can grow as large as a bull shark and, like the great white, leap out of the water to hunt. But would it attack humans? As the scent of blood intensified, more sharks gathered around Jeremy, circling him and repeatedly brushing past him. Surprisingly, the salmon sharks seemed solely interested in the herring on the line, showing no aggression toward the living bait. After several rounds of testing, Jeremy concluded that salmon sharks do not actively attack humans and are therefore unlikely to be responsible for the disappearances. He then returned to the bay's dock to continue his search for clues. After asking around, he learned from fisherman Chris about an even more dangerous marine creature. Not long ago, one of his colleagues had hooked a 160-pound halibut at sea. As the fish was being hauled aboard, it delivered a violent tail strike that severed the angler's carotid artery. By the time the fishing boat was discovered, he had already bled to death on deck. Thus, giant halibut became almost taboo among fishermen. Many switched to specially designed hooks to avoid catching them, as these fish could indeed capsize a small boat. They can grow up to 500 pounds, nearly 3 times a human's weight. Fishermen have even found undigested seal carcasses in their stomachs. As the investigation continued, Jeremy heard more accounts of giant halibut turning on humans.